just the belief and the work that guys have put in all year. I mean, the summer before the season and then during the season, and just the growth, you know. Throughout the season, since training camp, we've gotten better and better in that second unit, especially those young guys. They've proven themselves over and over and over. And, you know, they've proven that they want to win, and they've been battle tested all year, so you got to let them, you know, get a shot at this.
What do you think when you see guys like DeLon stepping up and hitting threes? And, you know, when we were talking to October, there's a lot of questions about a number of guys. There's a very short list of proven three-point shooters on this team, and they're knocking down in playoff games. So what have you seen over the year?
Just like I was saying, the amount of work that's put in. You see guys shooting now, guys here early. Those guys are always here early and after. Days off. They don't get days off. I mean, it's never been a time I've come in here and they weren't in here. So I mean, those guys put in a lot of time and just to being ready for game situations. And you might not call certain guys shooters, but it's part of their skill set now. The shots we get in our offense, we work on them every day. We drill them, and those guys know where they're coming from.
As a veteran on this team, did you have to influence, or do you feel like you influence any of those young guys to do what they're doing?
I just try to give everybody, get them confidence. Just telling them to believe in what they've been doing and what I saw. I don't want to take any credit for anything that they've been doing themselves, but the biggest thing I always just encourage guys is to be aggressive within what we do, believe in your skill set, and make the right play. Nobody's going to say anything anybody about shooting a basketball if it's a play that we know that they can make. If he's 1 for 9 or 8 for 9.
You were kind of that guy in Utah in 2010. Y'all beat Denver, and then up against the Lakers. Maybe your number will be called, maybe you won't. In terms of kind of approaching it, in terms of preparation, not knowing if you're going to get a DNP or maybe 25 minutes and beat that guy on that game. I mean, how did you approach it back then?
It just comes from mentally giving yourself a chance, like not sitting over there saying, oh, I haven't got in yet, it's probably not going to happen, or I haven't got in the last few games of the season, or I didn't play that much the last few games of the season. It's about just knowing that if you get a chance to be out there, you got to affect the game. Like, this is at the point in time of year where every play is big, and you got to be able to go out there and believe in what you do because they putting you out there because they believe in it. So if you don't believe in it, it's definitely not going to work. So you got to step out there with confidence.
CJ, fourth quarter, the three that Lucas fed you, you a little surprised to get that pass?
No, actually. I talked about that. Lucas doesn't look at the rim unless it's a lob. So I just kind of had my feet set when I saw it go to him. And, I mean, we've been screaming at him all year about looking at the rim. But, I mean, I guess you know a guy's habits. So I was just kind of stay ready.
I know you've been in his ear a lot this year, especially as he wasn't playing. He's obviously a guy who takes things to heart a lot. What has that relationship been like, and how did you keep his head
Me and
up?
Lucas got a great relationship, actually, just from throughout the year, from day one, like just from what I seen a little bit of before I got here and then actually knowing him and getting to know him and meeting him and seeing the things, he just, all the talent in the world, he just kind of gets down on himself a lot. And it was just about keeping him energetic, keeping him wanting to be here, keeping him engaged. Like, even if it was doing drills that with me that he usually wouldn't do, just to kind of get him going. And it was, you just talk every day. I just remind him that we're gonna need him. I said it to him 85% of the year. Every day you walk in the gym, I said it to him. We're gonna need you. Like, you might have played in 6 games, and then truth be told, the 8th game he has to play 15 minutes, and he changed the game in the 4th quarter. It happened in the first game of the playoffs. Like, it's no secret that we need everybody on this team. Everybody brings a different skill set.
What's he like to play with?
Fantastic, unselfish, tries to make the right plays. His length obviously affects on the defensive end. He gets to a lot of shots you think he doesn't get to, and if he doesn't actually block it, he changes it. And then obviously the way he passes the ball, a guy like me obviously wants a guy that wants to pass the ball on the floor.
Going back to the 16 threes that you guys made last night, how much importance was the ball movement, just getting people open in shots?
That's been the emphasis since the day I signed. That's one of the first things Coach talked to me about was that's one of the things he wanted to change, and that's one of the things he worked on all year within our offense. And I mean, it's become a part of who we are. I think we went from almost last in the league assists in the season to 6th this year. So I mean, that's a tremendous turnaround, and we take pride in that. And if they're gonna try to take away certain things, we got to be able to move the ball.